Yo, what's up guys? This situation right here has taken a wild turn, and social media has been trying to piece everything together ever since the rumor dropped. Earlier today, the internet went into a frenzy after people began alleging that Offset and Stefon Diggs had a scuffle outside a Miami strip club called Booby Trap. And of course, this rumor exploded right after Stefon Diggs' birthday celebration wrapped up, so the timing alone had everyone jumping to conclusions. So here's how everything started. According to an X user formerly known as Twitter, a woman named Alexis posted that Cardi B and Stefon Diggs were seen at Booby Trap. Now this same Alexis has been stirring the pot for months when it comes to Cardi, Stefon, and Offset, so people already knew she was going to jump on any opportunity to add chaos. In her post, she claimed that Offset pulled up to the strip club and that Stefon supposedly tried to have security block him. She went on to say that security didn't even entertain that mess, that Offset walked right in anyway, and that she heard there was a little scuffle inside between Offset and Stefon, nothing major, but enough to spark rumors. Immediately, the internet lit up trying to figure out what in the world went down and why these two men would even be in the same space, let alone getting into some kind of altercation. But before the rumor could spiral completely out of control, Cardi B stepped in and shut it down herself. She commented saying it was not true at all, completely denying that anything happened between Offset and Stefon. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. There is actual video footage showing Cardi B at Booby Trap that night. However, there is no footage, and I mean none of Stefon Diggs inside the club at that time. So from everything we can see, it honestly doesn't look like he was even present during the moment Offset arrived. And that alone already makes the rumor shaky. Some people online tried to twist the story by suggesting that maybe, if the rumor were true, something happened outside before Stefon ever went in, causing him to leave. But realistically, that doesn't make sense either. It was still his birthday weekend, and based on how Stefon moves, the last thing he would want to do is miss out on the strip club part of his own celebration. This man is known for popping out, having fun, and enjoying nightlife, so the idea that he would leave over a tiny scuffle just doesn't add up at all. And let's not forget, the whole reason Cardi B was even in Miami was to celebrate Stefon's birthday. They had a full birthday dinner the night before. The outfit coordination, the Miami energy, everything about the weekend was centered around Stefon. Which makes it even more surprising that he wasn't spotted at Booby Trap, because if anything, a strip club outing would normally be the grand finale of a Miami celebration. Now let's talk about Alexis for a second, because this woman has been a thorn in Cardi B's side for a long time. She is Team Offset to the fullest, and she has a track record of dropping extremely messy claims about Cardi and Stefon. She was the first person to leak that Cardi B was pregnant. That was her. She also dropped allegations about Ari Fletcher supposedly being involved with Offset. Ever since then, Alexis has been all up in the business of Cardi and Offset's relationship, constantly stirring drama, and Cardi clearly does not mess with her anymore. They used to be cool at one point, but that friendship is long gone, and honestly, you can understand why. This is why a lot of people feel like Alexis purposely exaggerates or invents situations involving Stefon Diggs anytime she sees an opportunity, especially now that Cardi and Stefon have become such a talked about couple. Many fans believe she's intentionally trying to create tension and make Offset look like he's constantly being crossed or disrespected. And speaking of Offset, people have noticed a pattern in his behavior recently. He's been acting very reactive whenever Stefon Diggs comes up. Some fans think he still feels some type of way about how fast Cardi moved on after the separation. Some think it's jealousy. Some think he wants smoke. Others say it's all coincidence. But the timing of these rumors popping up over and over is getting harder for people to ignore. So now the big question is, do you think something actually went down between Offset and Stefon Diggs? Was it all made up for attention? Is Alexis intentionally trying to start drama? Or is there some real tension between these two men that we just haven't seen fully play out yet? Now, let's get into the part of this story that has people even more confused, because this situation between Offset and Stefon Diggs did not start with this alleged strip club incident. About 2 weeks ago, there was a rumor where Offset was exposed by one of his girlfriends for allegedly trying to set Stefon Diggs up. And when that story dropped, people were scrambling trying to understand what Offset's motives were. At first, a lot of people thought that Offset might have been trying to push Stefon into some messy cheating situation so he could sabotage Cardi B's relationship. But when the alleged text messages came out, the whole picture shifted. Those messages didn't look like Offset was trying to arrange some harmless drama. They hinted at something way more sinister and messy than anybody expected. And not only did the girl expose those texts, she also exposed messages where Offset was straight up threatening her because it looked like she didn't go through with his plan the way he wanted her to. So now, not only was she dealing with Offset trying to put her in a dangerous situation, but she also became his target once she refused to play along. But here's where things took a wild left turn. Offset allegedly got his other girlfriend to pull up on the first girl to put paws on her. Yes, you heard that right. He sent someone to fight her and it completely backfired. Because baby, the girl he sent did not win that fight. She got beat up so badly that the other girl literally posted her weave as a trophy. She put it online for everybody to see, taunting her and saying they were getting ready to throw the weave in the trash. When I tell you the internet was in shock, it was embarrassing for Offset. Embarrassing for the girlfriend he sent, and honestly just messy all around. The girl even posted their text messages, where the girlfriend was trying to act tough, threatening her and saying, "When I see you, I'm going to mess you up so bad you won't be recognizable." The girl responded, "I'll probably be okay." And she was more than okay. She ended the fight posting selfies asking, "Do I still look recognizable?" It was beyond humiliating for Offset's camp, and the number one rule everybody knows is this: if you pull up on somebody, you better win, and she did not. And now, when you put that situation next to these new allegations of Offset supposedly pulling up on Stefon Diggs a few days later, it's giving pattern, it's giving chaos, it's giving energy that's been building for a while. Because why is Offset always popping up around situations involving Stefon? Why is he allegedly sending people to fight? Why is all this tension happening right when Cardi has fully moved on? So the big question everyone has is this: did Offset and Stefon Diggs actually get into a scuffle at Booby Trap? Do I personally think something went down? Honestly, I'm split. On one hand, Cardi B is known for shutting things down publicly when she wants to protect her family's image. So if something did happen, she would absolutely deny it. She knows how to hide things until she's ready to talk. And with everything going on, a new baby, a new relationship, the last thing she needs is a headline about her boyfriend fighting with her ex-husband. But on the other hand, there is zero video proof of Stefon Diggs being at the location when Offset arrived. There's footage of Cardi, but none of Stefon. And as we all know, if Stefon Diggs walks into a crowded club, people record every single time. So the absence of video makes this whole rumor shaky. But then again, Offset has been moving unpredictable, and with all the recent drama, nothing would surprise people anymore. So now it's your turn to weigh in. What do you think really happened? Do you believe Offset actually tried to confront Stefon Diggs? Do you think Alexis made the whole thing up for attention? Or do you think something went down behind the scenes that we just haven't seen yet? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this situation is getting messier by the day, and I want to know what you guys think.
Cardi B responds to rumors about Stefon Diggs and Offset getting into it at the club. So you had somebody making a post, I believe the person was close to Offset's camp. The person was like, Stefon Diggs and Offset got into it at a club, right? I believe it was Stefon Diggs' birthday. He was having a birthday party at the club or whatever. The person was like, Offset pulled up to the club and Stefon Diggs was basically telling security, don't let him in. And a scuffle ensued, right? This is what the person said. Then you had Cardi B responding to that joint. Cardi B said, not true at all. So Cardi B is claiming that person's capping, whoever they are, that Stefon and Offset didn't get into it. Right now, y'all see this pic with Stefon and Offset? Boy went from taking a pic with a nigga to wifing up his wife, right? What Papoose said? Papoose said he had to slide easy to block captain because he ran around with his wife after shaking his hands. So hey, it already tells you the type of nigga Stefon Diggs is and how Cardi B be moving out here.